So we now have a stud wall with a kind of new doorway going on here. So what used to be the door just here has been moved back a little bit. We've got the stud, the steel up there. So that was the old kind of room where that steel was. So we walk into this room. We've taken a radiator off there. There was a light switch behind here, so we're going to move that. So yeah, we're going to have a door that opens this way, and then wherever that door ends we'll have a light switch there somewhere, I think. We've got some sockets going in for the TV, and we've got sockets going in over here now. We have got insulation going into the rafters up there now, and we've got some holes for the spotlights. So we've got 6 spots in there. Got a spotlight ready in there. We've started boxing off all of the pipe work on the old sort of facade of the building. I think we've still got a bit of plumbing to do here. Not quite sure what's happening with that, but I don't think that is what's happening. But the pipe work and the waste and stuff now goes all the way into that pipe that comes down into there. They're going to box all that off, so he gave me the choice of just boxing that section off and keeping the depth, or doing a bit like they're doing up there, which is sort of boxing the whole lot off. And all that's going in there is a washing machine with a dryer on the top. So I think just that distance, once they've boxed that in, that distance behind it isn't enough, so it seems a bit silly to sort of just have a little weird corner. So we're just having that flat in front of that pipe work. So we'll lose a few inches of room, but you know, what's a few inches? It's not really going to matter, I don't think. And there'll be a door on the front here, and there's plenty of room in there for a dishwasher and washing machine. It's all I want. I just want it out of the kitchen. They gave me options about where to put the plug, and they were going to put it on the back wall, but then I thought, well, if I've got a stack, how are you going to unplug it if you want to pull the top down? You'd have to have an extra long thing, and then you'd have 2 things on the floor trying to unplug stuff behind. So I decided to have it on the side there. Rightly or wrongly, we'll soon find out, but it seemed sensible to me. We're going to also box that stopcock behind as well, and just have some sort of access hole or something to be able to turn that on and off, which will be down the side of the washing machine and dishwasher. So yeah, bit of action this week. Just feels like we're not moving very far into getting it nice, but yeah, we've finished demolishing and we're now building. They've taken down all the ceilings. We also spoke to them about, whilst they're resurfacing and stuff like that, if they would do that Artex ceiling, which I don't know whether it's textured paint or what, but we don't like it anyway. So if we're going to have all nice new smooth ceilings in here, we may as well in there. And the other thing that we've asked for is in the front room, they did a bit of damage up there when they were putting the steel in, so they'll have to fix that anyway. And this coving stuff is non-original. and you know, it's not really suitable for this style of house. If it was a nice Victorian ceiling and they were high ceilings, fair enough, but they're not, and so I dislike those. So he said if we pull them all down, the plasterer then can make the ceiling and walls all neat and tidy, because that will probably do a bit like that and pull stuff away. So we're going to do that at some point as well. Okay, we are on the Monday of week 5. Can't remember what that is in normal days now, probably 30 or something like that. So I think there's something going to go on with the floor this coming week, because they've cleaned that all up. They've cut away the kind of excess waterproof membrane there. They've put this kind of rig up here, so I think flooring is the next thing. You can probably see a load of plasterboard there. So if we go up, we now have ceiling again on that dining room side, and if I go here, they have boxed in all the sewage pipe and things there, and they have boxed in all up there on the sort of new slopey roof. So I would imagine when I come home tonight, there will be some more boxing in maybe of that pipe work. They seem to have left a bit there, so maybe there's something happening with that water pipe. It does seem to be standing quite proud of the wall, so maybe they're going to sort of redirect that in some way. It all does look a little bit hodgepodge, doesn't it? So that's probably going to happen. I would imagine that they will be roofing that bit and maybe doing that wall there. So we'll see when I get home tonight. So we are on Wednesday of week 5, and we have some plasterboard going up. That's the main thing that's happened this week. It was another dirty day yesterday. We had all of the old plaster drilled off the wall, so all the floors looked like that. It was really dirty. But what they have been adding is plasterboard on walls, plasterboards on ceilings. This has been kind of boxed in a bit. We're getting a really good idea of what this corner is going to look like now. Yeah, the other main development, a bit more boxing in's gone on in here, I think. I can't actually remember. But we now have a cemented, concreted floor that has had the floor raised to the level of the kitchen. So if you've seen previous videos, that was our decking once upon a time, and there was quite a bit of a kind of dip there, and that was a sunken area. So yeah, that is now sort of up to the level where the door will want to be when the door comes eventually. So and they've started boarding it up from the outside now, so you can really see how big those doors are going to be. So it's going to be a nice big light area. So I'm guessing that that's basically what they'll be doing today, putting a bit more plasterboard up hopefully over there, and just kind of finishing off over there. If that's dry today, I'm not sure. Maybe boxing that corner in, and then doing something over in that corner and over there, and then we'll have quite a nice room. So when I got got home from work last night, I started taking a bit of the wallpaper off because obviously it was wrecked by, you know, this situation. And we've spoken to them and they're going to sort out this ceiling for us because we don't like it. And so I started tearing off all the wallpaper. So just a small wall here really, nothing too exciting. But I'm quite short, so I didn't get up there and I couldn't really be bothered to get a ladder or anything by going round down to the entry and stuff. So I got everything that I could reach, and then I've got all the way up there to do. Although to be fair, that side's not too bad anymore, but this side was looking a bit dog-eared. So yeah, we'll see what developments we have today. So this hopefully will be the last video before we've got a kitchen. So there's been a lot of work over the weekend, painting. I brought a lamp in here because it's very dark today. Hopefully, she says, fingers crossed, we've got it all painted white, all ready. We've had delivery of the kitchen, and hopefully this load of boxes will be making their way over there and in there, and it will start to look something a bit more like that. Fingers crossed.